Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tennis Inside Out. It's the final between Jannik Sinner and Casper Ruud. Is this going to be another one-sided affair? Only time will tell. The stats show that Sinner is the favorite. I put up a poll a few hours ago in my community, and that poll seems to be very, very one-sided with Jannik Sinner. Let me just refresh the page quickly. I saw 69% said Jannik Sinner was going to believe that he was going to win. And 71% of you who voted, thank you very much, said that Jannik Sinner is going to win this match. On paper, it definitely looks like a one-sided affair. Looking back in history, these players have met on 5 occasions, but the one was a friendly match, so I don't think that's even if we consider the friendly match. Casper Ruud has never taken a set off Jannik Sinner. They've never played in a Grand Slam, so best of 3 sets. Jannik Sinner has won 10 sets. Hasn't dropped a set against Ruud, and the last time they met, it was in Rome. It was quarterfinals in Rome, and Sinner won 6-love, 6-1. That was, just under a year ago. Unbelievable. So I must say everything is just looking bright for Jannik Sinner. The weather is great, full sunshine on court. The stadium is filling up. I'd say 95% full right now. And Ashley in the chat believes Ruud is going to shock us all. Well, I think it would be a shock. It would definitely be a shocker, Ashley, if Ruud had to win. If he loses in 3 sets to the world number 1, or say he put up a good fight. But I think most of you would agree with me that Jannik Sinner is in the driving seat. He's the one who's going to further the record, add another win. He's broken the record in Masters wins. He's on 33 and it's still going, beating Novak Djokovic's 31 matches in a row Masters wins. And he's on a 28 match winning streak right now. If he wins this, he makes it 29. This is really phenomenal. The last time he lost a match was against Jakub Menchik on the 19th of February this year. Jerry Peters is also in the chat. Let's go, Jannik Sinner. If Ruud wins 6 games, I would be shocked. Oh, okay. Only 6 games. So 6-3, 6-3, 6-4, 6-2. No, look, I think this is what I'm saying. On paper, everything is pointing to Jannik Sinner. His name is just jumping out of the page, screaming, this man is going to win. But reality is something else. And Ruud could pull up, he could come up with something incredible. It's going to be his first final in Rome. It's Jannik Sinner's second final. He lost last year in straight sets to Carlos Alcaraz. But Ruud has been playing well. He's taken out some big names. He's had a good run now. He's only dropped 1 set in Rome, and that was against Khachanov. But he beat Darderi quite convincingly in the previous round in the semifinals. Took out Lehechka in straight sets in his first round match. Svajda, the American. And he also took out Musetti in straight sets. That was a good match, I must say. Played very, very solid. For Jannik Sinner, exactly the same. He's only dropped 1 set, getting to the final. And it's probably still in our memories against Daniil Medvedev. I think it's going to be an interesting affair on the baseline. Their ground strokes for. I got a feeling Sinner's probably going to dominate more with the forehands cross court, as he will try to hit flatter. Ruud, if there's a lot of pace, he's going to try to use the power from Sinner and apply a lot of topspin. I see Ruud trying to switch up the play to Sinner's backhand. Yes, it's a it's a still a very solid shot, and Sinner can do a lot. As we know, Yannick Sinner, his main weapon is his forehand. So all the ball boys and girls are coming out on court. Which means in a few moments, both Yannick Sinner and Casper Ruud should be entering Campo Centrale. Oh, no, these are not ball boys and ball girls. I think they're a choir. There are microphones set up on the court. I think there's a choir on court. They're going to be singing national anthem, perhaps. Someone is being recognized in the crowd. My feeling is this: it's going to be a one-sided affair. I'm I'm in that Sinner camp. I believe he's going to win. It would be a surprise if it gets to 3 sets. I feel it's going to be straight sets in favor of the world number one. He's going to dominate with his service games. He's going to look to break Casper Ruud. Probably be more safe on the first return and aggressive on the second return. But I think that Sinner is going to have the edge in the rallies. Ruud has already taken out an Italian, but comparing Darderi to Yannick Sinner, yeah, they're just not the same. And Darderi, that was a strange semi-final, if I'm going to be very, very honest. Yeah, so I'm guessing right now that the national anthem, Italian national anthem, is being sung. And the stadium looks packed. Looks packed. There are clouds in the sky. It looks like it's mainly sunshine on everyone's faces. So Jerry Peters, after Rome, Yannick should take some rest before Roland Garros. I do agree. I do agree. Jerry Peters, I think that's just part of the deal. It'll be the same for Ruud. There must be some type of clause in their contracts with their sponsors, probably with even ATP, that if they do progress so far, that that they get a week off the next tournament. There's a reason as well why the Masters, is not followed by the Roland Garros directly after. Next week there's ATP 250 in Geneva. There's the ATP 500 in Hamburg. So smaller draw, less gentlemen taking part in these tournaments. And then comes Roland Garros. So he will have a week off. There will be training, light training, probably a little bit of match practice now and then. Um, it's going to be interesting. I mean, it looks dry today. I think the ball's going to be perhaps bouncier, considering that the rains stopped yesterday. What was that? Just like midday, before midday? No, midday. What? Yeah, around midday, 1 o'clock. And if there's been a lot of sun, it's going to dry up that court. It's going to be far bouncier. It's only 10 days from now. Correct? Correct. Jerry, Jory's in the chat. Nice to see you. That's one way of putting it. I can't disagree with you. I think it's going to be a one-sided affair. Just looking at the previous record, and that was exactly 1 year ago. 6-love, 6-1 in favor of Yannick Sinner. And I guess the big question is, did he play better then? Or is he playing better now? And so many aspects. His confidence is on another level this time around. Um, it's in a final. It's just another Masters final, one after the other. This man is in cruise control. Oh, very nice of you, Jory. Wow. So Jory in the chat believes this match is going to be over within an hour. No, it's. I mean, I need to see the first couple of games. I think Ruud is going to put up a fight. I don't know how much of a fight that's going to be. It feels like it's going to be a boxing match where it's just going to be, different weights, different. Oh, very nice. I see a South African flag. Very cool. Zoom in, zoom in. Yeah. Yeah, Nkosi Sikalele. Very cool. Very nice. Didn't expect that. Nkosi Sikalele, Africa. Well, Jory does love Ruud a lot. She does hope that he can surprise everyone. Jory thinks 6-2, 6-2 for Ruud. Probably not. Probably that other guy who's just on an absolute rampage, breaking records left, right, and center. Of course. I mean, that would be a respectable scoreline. I might even go like 6-2, 6-3. The way he's returning, it's he just neutralizes everyone's serve, first or second. He doesn't go big. He doesn't go for massive winners. But he's going to cause a massive problem, huge problem for Casper Ruud. And there we go. Nah, you're joking. Can't be. You're joking, Jerry. No ways. Not a sing. It's gonna be dry. Maybe Ruud can make Sinner cramp. He needs to go corner to corner. Well, Ruud is standing at the entrance, waiting for the green light so he can enter the court. And there we go. Casper Ruud going on first. And it's a packed house. The last Italian man to win Rome Open was 50 years ago, 1976. Trying to believe now that's Adriano Panatta. He was a third seed. And look at that. Back in the day, they played 5 sets. 5 sets. Gosh. These professionals have it good these days. Wow. In his first round match, Panatta, back in 1976, he survived 11 match points against Kim Warwick, but in the end defeated Vilas 2-6, 7-6, 6-2, 7-6. 1976. Coin toss. I wish they would get rid of that tradition of walking in holding hands with kids. It's creepy. Am I the only one who thinks that? No. I think it's creepy when that boy is the same height as the tennis player. Then it feels a bit strange. I think if they're very, very young and they're small, it's kind of cute. I think there's something humane about it. I mean, I know that they do it in football as well. I think it's very strange if rugby players had to be holding the children's hands. Maybe that feels a bit strange. There we go. Players are warming up. And the route to the final. Senatek beat Rublev 6-2, 6-4, beat Medvedev 6-2, 7-5, 6-4 in that third set that were interrupted and had to play an extra 15 minutes yesterday to complete that match. For Ruud, Khachanov, that was the only set, was that second one. He won 6-1, 1-6, 6-2, just kind of switched off. And then beat Darderi, was that 6-1, 6-1. Jerry Peters will be back in a couple of minutes. Jory, I'm so glad you didn't cut your hair. It looks luxurious as always. Oh, did you think I cut my hair? I just tied it back. Trying to do. I guess that's the beauty about having long hair as well. You can do so much. I can tie the top and leave it on the side. I can tie everything together, although it's just not long enough right now. But yeah, today, feeling relaxed, letting it hang loose. Ashley Ruud will have to hit the lines. I say take the ball early. Tough. I I don't know if that's really in Ruud's game. I mean, he's happy to sit back, especially on the returns. He's going to stand really far back. Uh, he's going to have to change something up because he's playing, obviously, Yannick Sinner. He has to do something different. Um, Difficult to push Sinner back. Even if Sinner's going to be returning straight after the return, he moves forward. Just thinking like trying to play drop shots. You can try to attack the net, but those approach shots have to be really, really aggressive, close to the lines, as you said, Ashley. Because if not, Sinner's going to find a way of passing Rude, whether it's going to be, yeah, actual passing shots or lobs. Like the samurai bun. It reminds me of, oh, Ons Jabeur, Jabeur, sorry. Remember her? Yeah, of course, the Turk from Turkey. Okay, that's okay, funny. But there are not a lot of men that do that these days. I mean, I don't know if you remember Goran Ivanisevic. He had the one on top like a fountain. That was a bit strange. I think I am beautiful, bold, ugly, and impossible. Eric, Eric, oh, you painted an incredible picture right there. Well, you're definitely a humorous man. Funny comment. You are a coach. Advice. Yeah. I mean, I think the best thing he did in preparation was just try not to think about it. If he was distracting himself, maybe enjoying the city, um, he's come this far. He's come this far. He needs to try to find a weakness. And I've said before that I think Sinner's greatest weakness is his fitness. The way he experienced fatigue against Medvedev would have definitely started a conversation with Kaspar's team. How can Ruud make that happen? He can't be throwing drop shots too early in the rallies. So try to burn out that energy by staying in the rally for long, but not just trying to play cross court all the time. Five, six forehands in a row. He has to mix it up. First serve right into the body. That was a good start, thumping serve. And Yannick Sinner hit that forehand high into the sky. 15 love. Second serve. Again into the body. Hard hitting from Kasper. Now he's taking on, trying to put pressure on Sinner's backhand. Long rally right now. Sinner's only hit 1-4 until now. Still hitting backhands. More in a cross-court duel. Inside in forehand from Ruud. Back onto the backhand side. Still hitting it. Double hand backhand long from Yannick Sinner. Keep in mind, Ruud had a quick semi-final, 6-1, 6-1 against Darderi. he would have had a lot of time to obviously think about the match, maybe talk about the final a little bit, but relax and be ready physically for this match. Wow, this is a thumping start from Ruud. Ace down the middle. Ashley, is that what happened to her? And wrong footing, Sinner, 4 points in a row, seals the first game. Quick sip of water from both players. And for me too. Javert, yeah, should still be in her 30s, if that's what you're talking about, Ashley. How many times has Sinner played Carlos? Off the top of my head, I don't know. But I think Carlos has more wins. Jory Casper looks like Niall Horan. Yeah, you said that. Every time I see him, I think of Niall. Jory did Novak lose to a qualifier. Hood Life Tarot broke my heart yesterday. Balls were crazy heavy and slow. Somehow, Svitolina played amazing. So true. First serve down the middle is long. Kick down the middle of the court. Inside in, backhand return. They're in a cross-court backhand duel. Sinner hits it long. 5 points in a row now for Casper Ruud. Mr. Torres is in the house. Just dropped by to see who's winning here. I don't know how long it's going to last like this, but right now, Casper Ruud has won the first 5 points of this match. Sinner will get the crowd very excited if he can just get himself on the board and win that first point. But he misses the first serve out wide. Ruud standing far back, backhand, return cross court, and there's the first winner with angle, cross court, double hand backhand from the world number one. He really needs to win this game. Just settle the nerves. I'm guessing he's a bit nervous. He's the one who's been hitting the unforced errors till now. Ruud looking very solid. Kick onto the backhand again, inside in, backhand return. Stay on that backhand side. It's probably part of the drill, and a double hand backhand in the net from Yannick Sinner. 15-30. Just found out Ruud is from Norway. Oh, cool. I'm glad I taught you something. Ruud needs to show me something here. After that last final, I was unconvinced. However, clay suits him, correct. That's what was so peculiar about him starting the clay court season. He just didn't look good. Monte Carlo wasn't great. And then, yeah, Madrid, maybe a little bit better. But there were some worrying signs there. Unforced errors. Just couldn't finish the points off. He would build it up nicely. But he's doing well here in Italy. He likes Rome. And it's his first final. Kick onto the backhand. Cross-court straight to Sinner's backhand. Who really spreads Ruud out wide. struggling running onto the forehand side now. Sinner, another slice cross court from Ruud, another one. Now they're into a tops and backhand cross court duel. Drop shot from Ruud, very smart play, and Sinner tried to play the drop shot and hits the top of the net. 2 break points now. Wow. Mr. Torres, before the match, I'd say I believe that Casper Ruud is the underdog. Wow, even Sinner acknowledges that drop shot from Ruud. Thumbs up. They're in the rally. Backhand's cross court. And Ruud changed it up. That's a short forehand. Whoa! Sinner misses the forehand cross court. And it's a break. So early on, a lot of unforced errors right now piling up. Casper Ruud looking absolutely solid right now. I said the one thing he would need is luck. He needs luck on his side. But besides that, he would have to have a game plan. And it's what I thought he would do. Just with time, he's going to have to change it. He's hitting a lot to Sinner's backhand. He's excluding Sinner's forehand from the equation. But he's under pressure right now. Big forehand down the middle of the court. Ruud could not control that power. Love 15. Who's the underdog here? I'd say Ruud, yeah. Anyone is against number 1 though. Jory, I'm so glad I was wrong. Let's go, Casper. Wow. Drop shot from Casper. Sinner gets there, good backhand down the line. Passing shot down the line looked easy for Ruud. So 2 different points when executing the drop shot. That was a very short point, but he executed so well. And the first drop shot was a lengthy rally. I'm thinking 15, 16 shots before he tried to bring Sinner forward. That's 2 points now that he's won, bringing Sinner forward. Ooh, try to go big with the forehand down the line, misses the baseline. 15-30. Mr. Torres is cheering for Ruud. Inside in forehand from Ruud. Comes to his backhand. Now he's playing down the middle of the court. But it's more or less, it's on Sinner's backhand. They're once again in a backhand cross-court duel. Now they switch to the forehand. Sinner goes back to the backhand. Backhand slice from Ruud. Misses the inner tram line. 2 break points now. Ace Asep. Hello to you. Incredible final, that women's final. Svitolina played fantastic. Had a perfect run. Quarters, semis, finals, knocking out the best players in the world. She probably would have taken out Zabalenka if there was another match. In a backhand cross-court duel. Back to the backhand. Oh, massive backhand winner down the line. Whoa, that last shot sent a message and perhaps, just perhaps, shivers down the spine of Casper Ruud. That's what I was saying. It's not going to work for long trying to hit two sinners backhand all the time. Um, Here are the best. He's the best player in the world, and the best players adapt very quickly. Just like in training, no matter what sport you do, if you keep doing the same thing over and over, you'll feel that you get better at it, even from on an amateur level. That's the beauty about coaching tennis, is when I'm focusing on one aspect, I want to improve someone's backhand, well, I just throw balls or feed balls on the backhand, and by the end of the lesson, my student feels good and goes, yeah, I learned something, I feel good, it was a good outcome. But this is happening on a quick level, because that last backhand stopped Ruud in his tracks. He took one step to his right, but was turned into a spectator straight away. And he's going to worry Ruud to go to the forehand side. There's evidence, and I see that when he is hitting to Sinner's forehand, he's adding more revolutions on the ball, so more topspin, more power. Back-to-back breaks in that second and third game in this first set. Brings it back to serve. Sinner, first serve in the net. Something that's going to have to improve in this match if he wants to get easy 3 points. Good kick. Ruud standing miles away from the baseline. And it's like Groundhog Day. Once again, backhand's cross-court. That was a bit short, though, from Sinner. He's got the inside-out forehand. Ruud is chipping his backhand. Inside-in forehand. Easy backhand volley winner cross-court for the world number one. Sinner in black, Ruud in white. I think it's hard to maintain this level for 2-3 sets against Sinner. Says Hoodlife Tarot, and Zabalenka would have won that easily. Slow and heavy balls, exactly what the doctor ordered. Ooh, first serve, clipping the top of the net and bouncing out. Finally, Sinner got his first game. Hoodlife Tarot, can I get a quick tip on the two-hander for a lefty, please? A quick tip. Sorry, I'm gonna come back to you just now. Let me just focus on this point. Ruud causing a lot of problems for Sinner right now. This is going to be an easy backhand winner. 15-all. I built up the point nicely, putting a lot of pressure on Sinner, so he can't play his usual power hitting forehand. I think he was even being wrong-footed a few times. Didn't expect probably the ball to coming back a second, third, fourth time on the forehand side. Good first serve down the middle of the court, but the return is high and short in a forehand cross-court duel. Inside a forehand from Ruud, misses the baseline. D15. So, Hoodlife Tarot, are you left-handed? Just want to understand this properly. Second serve. Kick in the middle. Ruud had time to get around, use that forehand, putting a lot of pressure. It's coming to the net. Beautiful passing shot from Jannik Sinner. Ruud didn't have enough time to change direction and move to his left. His momentum was moving more to the right. Love to see the replay from a different angle. To me, I mean, it wasn't that far away, but maybe he forgot the split step. Great serve. Forehand lob goes long, and it's 2-all. Okay, so as you guys know, I'm a tennis coach, and very soon I'm going to be opening up memberships for people to join. It's going to cost a monthly fee, but my one idea I had is that eventually I want to create videos for my members where I could teach them how to play tennis and answer some of their questions. Great serve out wide. But just for you, I'll give one tip. Because you're left-handed, try to use your right arm when you're hitting your backhand. Your left hand stays on the racket, but you're using the right arm to strike the ball. Try it out next time. Kick out wide. Oh, open up the court. That was a thunderous backhand down the line from Casper Ruud. Your left hand should be at the bottom. If you're left-handed, always at the bottom, and then the right hand fits on top. Left hand, right hand. Missed that first serve down the middle of the court. Ruud's second serve's looking good. Let's see if he can put in another good one on the backhand. Inside in backhand return from Sinner, running onto the backhand side. Wow, he made it. Probably hit the inner tram line, but tried to change direction. Hit the backhand in the net. 40 love. Jory, yeah. He's also in it to win it. Cool. Wow, what a return. I thought it was a fantastic serve down the middle of the court. Sinner returned almost defensively, but managed to place the ball in a position on the court that Ruud really couldn't guess forehand or backhand, and then he was scampering back. In the end, chose the forehand. (40-15). Serve out wide. The heavy topspin, forehand cross court, maybe a change of height, change of spin. The pace put Ruud off, couldn't control that forehand down the line. Yes, so Mr. Torres, it's going to be the mirror image for the righty. Inside in forehand from Ruud, trying to put pressure on Sinner, who's defending, getting everything back. They're in a backhand cross-court duel again. Sinner tries to go down the line, but that was not too close. Ruud holds his service game. 3-2 for the Norwegian. Hi, Chris, you're in the chat. Thank you. I'm transitioning from a one-hand backhand. And that's a good choice. It's a good choice. You need to spend so much time learning that one-hand backhand. So, once again, just to help everyone out, if you're right-handed, right hand at the bottom, two-hand backhand, left hand on top. I don't want to give too much information away. No, they're mirror images. And then, as I was giving advice to Hood Life Tarot, he's left-handed. Then his forehand is being played with the left hand. And then he wants to use the right hand to guide and to control that. Well, control is both hands, but the power is going to come more from the right side for the lefty, and for the right-handed player, it's going to come from the left arm. And then let me know when you get a chance to try it out. Let me know how it went. Chris, about time you got here. Jory was missing you, Chris. Good Life Tarot, for right-handers, I think you use the left arm. Sanjay, hi coach. Both players have lost their service games once. This should be a thriller, and they were back-to-back breaks. Okay, got it. Thanks for the tip. My pleasure, Mr. Torres. My pleasure. Drop shot from Sinner. Ruud gets there, but one-hand backhand goes out. Kick out wide, backhand return cross court. Ruud hurried to the middle of the court. Just find his positioning. Ooh, that's a bit of a mishit. Sinner didn't look comfortable. Ruud goes hard onto the forehand a second time. Sinner just chipping back. Inside in, forehand winner from Ruud. Is that Ben Stiller with all that white hair? Oh. First serve out wide to the forehand. Backhand slice from Ruud. He had to chase down the next ball. Backhand cross-court duel. Oh, now Ruud didn't do well with his backhand. He's the one defending. He's looking good though, moving nicely. Back onto the forehand side. He just chased the ball on the backhand side. Oh, Ruud standing inside the baseline. Tried to play a drop shot, but he got the timing completely wrong. Oh, great technique, slow motion. Last rally, 19 shots. And Sinner came out top. Says something. Serve out wide. Big forehand inside in, forcing Ruud to chase the ball first, but couldn't get it over the net. 40-15. Both players doing very nice now to hold their serves. And especially behind the serve, what comes next, they've been putting a lot of pressure. Sinner copying Ruud almost, or vice versa. Great first serve out wide. Ruud trying to be aggressive on that first return. Thought he was standing close to that baseline. Oh, push back again. Casper Ruud missed his forehand inside out, but I don't know if he's complaining now about spectators that they're getting too loud or putting him off. He must focus on tennis because I thought that return was very good from Sinner. That's what really put Ruud off. First serve out wide, drop shot attempt, lands in the tram lines, and just to make sure, Sinner played a very good double hand backhand winner down the line. He was there like a bear very quickly to get the highest contact point. Good life tarot. Well, if I'm going to be giving you all the information now, you got nothing else to learn. Trying to think. Yeah. I want to keep that opportunity open. I think it's a good business model and idea I want to share with everybody in my community. Oof, good back and down the line. Sinner clips the top of the net. Ruud has to adjust. He's now in defensive mode. Drop shot. Oh, and it hits the top of the net. Sinner doesn't react. 15-30. I'm just reading it till the end now. Last question. One more, Michael. Please. It needs to be comfortable. Let me just say that for now. It needs to be comfortable. So think about it. Is it comfortable near your ankles to hit a backhand? Is it comfortable to be hitting over your head when you're making contact with a backhand? Yes and no. Depends where you are on the court. Do you take tennis lessons, Hood Life Tarot? Good first serve out wide. Ruud, wrong footing, Sinner for inside out forehand winner. Yeah. Oh, that's another tactic making me think. You're gonna have to send donations, and then I can answer your question. No, no, no. I don't want to. I don't want to do that. I've got an interesting business model, and I want to get that started soon. Ruud piling on the pressure is something really special about Ruud's forehand today. Not only is he hammering it cross court or inside in on Sinner's forehand, but he's placing it well. Going down the line, inside out forehands on Sinner's backhand. And as I say that, inside out forehand from Ruud goes long and wide. It's juice. Oof, almost an ace out wide. Good return from Sinner, good depth. Ruud looking as well for more power and depth in the court. Inside out, forehand from Sinner goes in the net. And this is turning into quite a lengthy game now. Coming up to 4.5 minutes. Oh, self-taught. Hood Life Tarot. Maybe soon you can tell people that you have an online tennis coach. Gosh, things are changing. It's important to adapt. And I think that's what Ruud is doing right now in this final. Kick out wide, sticking to the backhand side. Big backhand down the line. Ruud goes again to Sinner's backhand. Ruud is wrong footed. Hits the ball up high in the air, but that's short. That's going to be put away. Smash cross court. And we're back to deuce. Ideally. Ideally. Yeah, it's really very interesting how this is making me think about this coaching method. How can I teach it? But yeah, gonna have to really plan this very well. Second serve for Rude. Kick onto the forehand. Return cross court was great. Rude clipped the top of the net. Sinner got to it, moved forward, but now Rude played a lob and Sinner ran back, spun around, tried to hit a forehand, missed the baseline. Wow, that point had everything. Great return from Sinner. Rude was just trying to get out of the way almost. Clipped the top of the net. Sinner was very quick to get there. He played a drop shot, lob from Rude, and the rest is history. Advantage Rude. Good first serve down the tee. Returns a bit short. Ruud goes big with a forehand cross court. Finds great angle and wins his service game. 4-3 to Casper Ruud. Shaping into a very exciting final. My prediction was it was going to be one-sided. That's what I said. On paper, it looks that way. Ruud has never beaten Sinner before. He's never taken a set off Yannick Sinner. Sinner, obviously, is just breaking records left, right, and center. 33 matches, Masters matches in a row he's now won. He's on another level, beating Djokovic's 31 match record. 28 matches in a row he's now won. Last time he lost was in February. And the same for me, Jory. Casper is impressing me too. Three, four. I feel a bit like a broken record, but Sinner's not getting a lot of first serves in. There are opportunities there for him to get a lot of free points. Kick serve was very short, but he didn't need to belt it. Oh, that was a bad forehand down the line from Yannick Sinner. 15. First serve let. Good first serve out wide. Ruud gets it back comfortably. He's standing really far back. Another inside out forehand from Sinner. Another one onto Ruud's backhand. Ruud plays heavy topspin, cross court. Sinner using that inside out forehand eventually draws the error. Ruud in a conversation now with his coach to his left. Creeping closer to the end of the set. These are very important moments. I'm expecting Sinner to really raise his game very soon. And comfortable serve out wide. Wasn't that pacey, 193 kilometers per hour. Forehand return goes long, 30-15. Sinner like that one. Oh, Eric, you're a funny man. Not gonna ask. Not gonna ask. First serve out wide, clips the net and goes out. Kick out wide to the backhand, return goes cross court. Sinner hits his backhand cross court. Inside out forehand from Ruud. And a second one from Ruud. A little bit of pressure now on Sinner. Oh, trying to go for the big winner forehand. Cross court. He missed the inner tram line. 2 game points. It was a definite change of pace once again. Ruud is trying to prevent Sinner from hitting his normal forehand. He doesn't want to get into a casual, medium speed rally. He definitely doesn't want to do that. Good serve down the middle of the court. It's a lob, bounces short. Sinner, I thought it was going to be forward. Decided to stay back. That's a wild forehand from Jannik Sinner. Missed it cross court. I guess what the tactic is also doing for Ruud is that if he's playing so often to Sinner's backhand, yes, it might be improving, but Sinner's forehand is staying cold. Maybe that's what I just saw now, because that missed the baseline by quite a distance. Still another game point, and I can't stress enough how important the first serve is right now for the world number one. And he gets it. The return is high and long. Sinner holds his service game 4-all. Something was putting Ruud off. I think it was a spectator just decided to get up and walk out. Fantastic timing. This is not a football match. Good pressure from Ruud on Sinner's backhand. Strange. He's just not quite at that level expect from Jannik Sinner. Second serve. And it's a double fault. There's a bit of wind on court. I don't know how much that's going to be affecting ball toss, but for Ruud, it's such a quick ball toss. The ball's still traveling up when he makes contact with the ball at the highest point. But he missed the first serve now. It's not my favorite technique. It's not a classical technique, but I can't argue that it works for Ruud. They're in the rally now. Sinner goes to the backhand of Ruud. Now inside of forehand, good footwork from Sinner. Ruud finds good depth with his double hand backhand. Lots of topspin. You can see Sinner's trying to get off the ground to get the right contact point. Drop shot from Sinner, and it's beautifully played. Double bounce. Well disguised drop shot. Showed the two-hand backhand at the last second, released that left hand, and let the right arm do the work. Missed that first serve again. That's tough. Just quickly selecting his favorite ball. A little bit unusual for Ruud. He only ever takes one ball for each serve. Drop shot again from Sinner, and it's a double bounce. Ruud standing too far back. Break points. And at the right time, Sinner raised his level. It's what I said. It's this moment, it's at this time that we're going to see Jannik Sinner shine. Gets the first serve in, and the return is out. First return, very, very close. It was pushing Ruud back. Still another break point. Even though it's a break point, Ruud has the advantage. Look at what just happened now. He just got his first serve in. Tough for Sinner. Very interested to see where he's going to stand. Is he going to try to be offensive or very defensive? Sinner. He wants to get this first return in if the serve is in. But it's out. Second serve for Ruud. I wonder if Ruud is going to be very offensive and aggressive. Staying on the advantage side. Backhand to backhand right now. Sinner finding good width. Slice from Ruud. Drop shot was not great. But Ruud misses the backhand down the line. And Sinner gets the break at such a crucial time in the match. Perfect. Perfect for the world number one. He was truly assisted by Casper Ruud. The one double fault, unforced errors, two drop shot winners though from Sinner. What a surprise. And the third one, not a winner. Ruud got there. It wasn't the best, most well executed drop shot. But just changed it up at the right time. It worked out. And I guess in less than 1 minute, Sinner's going to be serving for the first set. I remember Jory saying this match was going to be over in 50 minutes. I think very soon this first set should be over in 50 minutes. Eric back. Sinner. I don't know what that practices. Maybe practices in Saturn's asteroid belt. Hood life. Sinner hit some amazing shots last game. Yeah. And I think it just caught Ruud by surprise. So perfect timing. Just thinking about the set, getting the break at the right time. He pulled a rabbit out the hat right there. Because Ruud has been standing far back, but he just got comfortable. just got comfortable, staying back, and Sinner then at the right time. Wow. And this would be a perfect time to get some first serves in. As he does right now, short return, inside in, forehand, blasted for a winner. Beautiful tennis from Jannik Sinner. Yep, I'm so glad I was wrong. Casper is showing some fight. 170 kilometers per hour forehand winner. That is quick. Kick serve onto the backhand. Court's open. Sinner goes into the middle court onto Ruud's forehand. He goes inside out a second time, but was more in the middle. Ruud tries to play a drop shot or a slice or something. I don't know what he was trying to do there. 30 love for the world number one. And I'm starting to feel that Ruud is rattled. Sinner is starting to find that zone once again. Serve out wide, forehand return, high looping topspin onto Sinner's forehand. Points moved on now. Great forehand cross court from Sinner. He's going to have time to get around his backhand. Inside in forehand winner once again. 3 set point opportunities. Serve out wide. Smash winner to seal the set. 6-4. And I can imagine the crowd must be going wild. Fantastic how Jannik Sinner managed to implement such creative tactics. Almost hypnotic the way most of the points have been played. Lots and lots of backhands, cross courts. No one wants to budge. Switching down the line, going again cross court. But those last 2 games were so impressive. And unfortunately for Ruud, I just felt that his level dropped. Sinner stole the limelight. They were probably shoulder to shoulder. And he just shoved Ruud out the way. Look at me, said Jannik Sinner. This is going to pile on a lot of pressure now on Casper Ruud. He's going to feel that he has to do something worldy, something extra special, something he's never done before perhaps. Maybe just go back to his original game plan. He has had opportunities to play drop shots. Wow. Sinner can jump high. Excellent play from the world number one. And I think what is just so terrific, what he's doing, is that he didn't have the best start. But he's just so good right now. And that's impressive. It never stays this way for too long. And he might have a few moments in this coming set that Ruud is going to dominate, but he'll hang in there. He'll find a way to get out of it. Because I thought Ruud had a fantastic start, absolutely brilliant start. Obviously, he was 2-love up, breaking Sinner in the second game. And then Sinner just upped his game to break Ruud and make it 2-1, and it stayed on serve. So that's 3 games in a row now for Sinner. Just needed that one break at 4-all. Court is being watered right now. Ruud has his screensavers on. Staring into nowhere. Who in the world is going to challenge Sinner at Roland Garros? They might as well give him the check and trophy now. Gosh. Don't worry, Loopy the Hedgehog will slow him down at Roland Garros. First serve goes in. Good return, pushing Ruud back. Inside out forehand from Ruud, forcing the error. 15 love. First serve on the backhand is long. Kick out wide. Opens up the court, but that was a fantastic return from Sinner. He goes hard down the line. It was more middle of the court. Ruud inside out forehand. Ruud getting more height over the net. Sinner flatter over the net. And that backhand goes long from Ruud. Thought that he might have the upper hand to challenge those long rallies. It just feels as though Sinner is winning more of them. Sinner's got great timing, can raise his game when necessary, says Eric Kristen, and can now endure difficult physical conditions and can enjoy. We'll see. Great winner on Sinner's backhand. 30-15. First serve in the net. Looked like he was trying to play a serve and volley. He's got to try something. Can't be staying behind the baseline all day. Kick out wide. Great backhand return cross court inside of forehand from Sinner. That was a huge mishit. I think Ruud was trying to put topspin on that ball. I'm sure that got a bit of the frame. It didn't look intentional. First serve, let. Wow, what an ace out wide. No, was it a let? Oh, I thought his reaction was a little bit subdued. Goes again onto the forehand. Heavy topspin forehand return cross court from Sinner. Now they're on the backhand side. Oh, thunderous backhand cross court from Sinner, changing the pace. That really put Ruud off. Now it's starting to look one-sided. Second serve for the Norwegian. Wow, Sinner standing far back, 7 meters at least. Staying on the advantage side, Ruud switches, inside in forehand. Good forehand down the line from Sinner, close to the inner tram line. Massive backhand winner down the line. Clutch. What a shot. Oh my goodness. This is just getting better. And has great consistency. I'm just so impressed by Sinner. It's a final. I thought he was a bit nervous in the beginning, making lots of mistakes, unforced errors. Oh, but that backhand down the line has been stunning. Yeah, he's hit one or two in the first couple of games. It was just, I think it was just nerves and looking so focused and in control now. The Italian serve out wide, and the return cross court is out. Something there. Keeps getting that point from the juice side. Placement, or is it the bounce, the spin? But it's putting Ruud off. Good serve out wide, one hand backhand, chip straight to the ball boy. Doesn't even need to leave his spot. Try to go again onto the forehand side. This time the net is in the way. Kick onto the backhand. Back and return into middle court. Great inside in forehand. Forehand cross court. High and long from Ruud. Inside forehand return, a bit short. Onto Sinner's backhand, finding good width now with a backhand cross court. Sinner goes hard down the line. Ruud chips his forehand, cross court. Drop shot from Sinner. Too high. Backhand winner down the line from Ruud. Is there an ace on its way? 40-15 for the world number one. Goes out wide, and it's an ace. 2-love. Eric's asking, yeah, Carlos is not there. He won't be there for Roland Garros. And that's the whole question. That's what people are asking. Who's gonna stop Yannick Sinner? Maybe there are people in for a chance because it's 5 sets. Because Sinner has to win first to 3 sets. I need to see the draw. It could be a major upset, and people will say that's a major upset. But I think that's where he struggles the most, or the Grand Slams, because of how long the matches can be. Backhand cross court from Ruud, unforced error. Sinner looking solid. Last 22 points. 17 for Sinner, 5 for Ruud. It's won 5 games in a row now, Sinner. Oh, another unforced error from Ruud. He's leaning back a lot. It must be because of Sinner, how much pressure he's putting on Ruud. They are different heights, and I guess with the forehand you can kind of get out of that hitting zone. Get away with it. That's a great first serve. Down the middle. When Sinner is able to get a first return in, second return, get it deep on Ruud's feet. I feel that he's falling back. He's leaning back all the time, losing control. Ruud has 4 games. Oh, you said you said he was going to win 6. Good point. 5 sets. Yeah. So it might not necessarily be a specific player, but it's the dynamics of the tournament. And he has to play an extra match. He's not going to have a bye. Forehand in the net. Good inside in forehand from Ruud. Bit defensive from Sinner, that forehand. I don't really see him cutting up the ball. No. Zverev's injured. His ego, or physically. Yeah, but maybe in the end he's not even going to play because the money's not. It's not worth it for the money. I can't believe. I cannot believe that. I think these players are playing poker on each other. And the Djokovic's like, oh, I'm not going to play. He will definitely play. If Sinner pulls out, he'll be, oh, yeah, I'm playing. I want to win that 25th Grand Slam. Great back and down the line. Casper just chipping every shot. Sinner's at the net. That must be an easy backhand volley. What a lob. Sinner chasing it back. Incredible play. It was a little lackadaisic from Yannick Sinner on that backhand volley. No. Novak has a tummy bug. He'll get over that, surely. Ruud at the net. Good volley cross court. The court's opened up. Almost a pedal forehand. Just guiding the ball down the line. Sinner makes it juice. Frog legs, snails, garlic, baguettes, and soft cheese. Gotta love the French cuisine. Ruud is playing well. Definitely playing very, very well. But all of a sudden, how long is it going to last? As soon as he plays badly or finds a inconsistent phase, then Sinner just pounces on those opportunities. Hammering his forehand, but he hits it long. Advantage, Yannick Sinner. Oh, Ashley thinks this is going to go to 2 hours. If Sinner wins this point, if he wins this game, it'll be done in 2. And then maybe you're right. Maybe you're right, Ashley. It could be 6-2 in the second set. Wow, wrong footing, Sinner. Great forehand. What a winner from Casper Ruud. I don't see the stats, Ashley. Second serve now for the Norwegian. Down the middle onto the backhand. There was a tame return. Double hand backhand goes long. Now a little lackadaisic from Sinner. It's not the first time that Ruud's service game is taking so long. It's just gone past 6 minutes. Good serve down the middle. Forehand drive down the middle. Another lob. Should be put away. And Ruud holds his service game 2-1. He has to fight that more each time he has serve. It's an early break for Sinner, but he's more than capable of holding on to it. We saw what he did to Medvedev. Obviously, the rain interrupted that being played in one day. He finished that match yesterday against Medvedev. That one break, he held it. He held it throughout that final set against Medi. Wow, thunderous forehand winner, inside in, 1-2 punch. Oh, what a serve out wide. I think it was a swing and miss from Ruud, really hitting the line itself, changing the bounce, the height, trajectory of the ball. 30 love. Good for serve down the middle of the court. It's a short return. Massive backhand winner. Another 1-2 punch. Oh, Sinner means business. It's getting to that point again. He's getting all these first serves in. How on earth is Ruud going to break Sinner? Far better performance in the second set. Already at the end of the first set, Sinner's first serves going in. Another one on the backhand, inside in, forehand, misses the inner tram line this time. Could afford to be a little braver, having 3-game points. There's a camera zooming into Jannik Sinner's girlfriend. I think he even caught a glimpse of her on the big screen. Let's see if that would distract him. Down the middle of the court. Heavy backhand topspin return inside in. Same with the forehand inside out. Second time, forehand inside out. Backhand cross court is weak from Ruud, and he was moving the wrong way. Incredible drop shot winner from Jannik Sinner. And he just makes it look easy. Ruud is struggling. There are unforced errors on his service games. But he was in defense mode completely in that last service game of Jannik Sinner's. Second serve. I think he missed that forehand cross-court return. Yep. 15 love. Just two shots at last rally. Serve out wide, forehand return out. Good approach. Ruud has to go back for the smash. Normally very solid and reliable. 30 love. And the points are quick, Ashley. It's not only the games. The points are going quicker. Jerry Peters, 6-4-3-1. Go, Yannick, go. First serve, let. Misses the first serve out wide. Needs to get more first serves in. Sinner just looking very patient. He will take his chances when they come. Inside in, backhand return. Backhand slice from Sinner cross court. And that was a weak slice. I think Ruud was trying to play a drop shot. Way too flat. Didn't connect well with that last shot. Think a serve and volley attempt. Again, he's done this. He's tried this on numerous occasions, hitting the top of the net. Second serve. Kick out wide, backhand, cross-court return, opens up the court, massive backhand down the line. Sinner moving forward, Ruud guesses the right way. Not a bad lob. Wow, what a winner for Ruud. Sinner was scampering back, trying to get the overhead. There was really no technique. It was more desperation to get that ball. Wow, inside the baseline. Perfect, perfect. Well played, Casper. Good serve down the middle of the court, and the return was soft in the middle of the court. Oh, what a winner from Jannik Sinner down the line. Ruud was miles away from that ball. I guess trying to put pressure on Jannik Sinner. Moving forward. That was ridiculous. First serve and volley. This time it works. Sinner gets there. Open court. Sinner gets there for the backhand lob. Smash winner cross court from the advantage side. And Ruud holds his service game. I win the bet if Jannik Sinner wins. BMW? Wow. Who's going to give you that? Impressive play. I'm very impressed to see how both players are controlling their service games. I like how Ruud is mixing it up now. Serve and volley. Yes, he had to play extra volleys, but won the point in the end. 2 volleys and a smash just to finish it off. But it's that type of play that's going to keep Jannik guessing, keep him moving around the court. He has to be braver at this point. And he's going to have to pray, or he's going to have to... He needs lady luck now. He needs Sinner to miss a lot of first serves so he can have an opportunity to kind of get into the rally if he has a second return. Jannik Sinner about to stretch his lead even further. Sinner against Ruud. Now I get it. Ooh, Sinner backed out, moving forward. Probably the wisest thing to have done. Getting a lot of forehands now. Really ripping that ball on the forehand side. It's got a backhand. Heavy topspin forehand cross court. Ruud has to chase the drop shot. Gets there. And a forehand volley lob down the line on Ruud's backhand side. Ruud didn't even attempt to chase it down. Just turned around, looked at the ground. 15-love. Second serve. Kick out wide. Ruud anticipated that big inside-out forehand return. Sinner tried his best just to get it back. One-hand backhand. I think that's how he has to play. He has to play risky tennis now, Ruud, and that means extra power. Needs to get even closer to the lines, probably more, not to the baseline in particular, but to get the balls out wide. Exactly what Sinner did right now with his forehand cross court, close to the inner tram line. Great winner cross court. Makes it look so easy, Jannik Sinner. Just needs to get that first serve in. Are you asking me if I'm a tennis player, Jerry? Oh yes, I've played tennis my whole life. Good return from Ruud. Had to deal with a defensive play from Sinner. Long rally now, putting the pressure on. Sinner's chipping the forehand cross court. Oh, massive forehand winner down the line. Eventually, Sinner succumbed to Ruud's power in that rally. He hit it short and then just waited for the highest point When you're close to the net, you want to get that contact point as high as possible. 30 all. There is hope. There is hope for the Norwegian. Who do you think is the greatest tennis player? Wow, I was thinking about that yesterday. I was watching an interesting interview. Inside in forehand. I don't want to get distracted here. Inside in forehand from Yannick Sinner. I'm going to address that question just now, Jerry, because it's important to have two categories. There is the greatest of all time, which will probably be a man, but there's a man, and then there's also female tennis players. Game point. First serve down the middle of the court. I don't think that lob's going to make it over. It does. Smash down the line from Sinner. Oh, what a lob. So close. I thought it landed on the baseline, but it went out 4-2 to Yannick Sinner. So, I think to answer very quickly, I think the greatest of all time is Novak Djokovic. I think what Roger Federer did for the game of tennis was special. And then Nadal came in. So um, they're greats at different eras. But I think what Djokovic has done is incredible. I'm a Roger Federer fan. Great pressure from Ruud right now. And before that, I was a Pete Sampras fan. So I'm a one-hand backhand player. I've always loved, my one-hand backhand. It took many, many years to develop and to train. But in the women's side, I think Monica Seles would have been the greatest of all time. And it's such a pity that she got stabbed, because that caused psychological problems, depressions for her, a lot of anxiety, and she was off for 2 years, but she won 8 Grand Slams before she was 19 years old. 8 Grand Slams. Drop shot from Sinner, draws Ruud forward. This looks so easy, like playing a TV game. Great backhand winner down the line. Here we go. For Sanjay, it's Rafael Nadal. Not Rafael Khadar. He might be in for a chance. See how his career goes. What app can I use to watch tennis? There's always the tennis app, Tennis TV. But there's subscription. You have to pay for that. And double bounce behind the baseline. Well played from Ruud. You certainly need to be an outstanding player to play against these guys. Of course. Of all time, I say Steffi Graf. For women, she got the Golden Slam. Yeah! And that's what I mean. Okay, if we look at the careers, Serena Williams is the best. She won the most Grand Slams. And I think that's the criteria. Forehand goes long from Ruud. He's being pushed to his limits. I think I'm gonna. I find this such an interesting topic, but I want to keep it for the breaks. Important points coming now. Hard into the forehand. Sinner tried to react quickly, just wasn't able to control the speed. Also playing quite brave. I think he's thinking risky now. Sinner. Maybe he's in for a chance on the first return. Take Ruud by surprise. Now he's taking more defensive stance, standing further back. Ruud misses the first serve down the middle of the court. Kick out wide. Double hand backhand return in the net. Ruud holds his service game. So, and I know, you bringing up Jerry Peters, the golden slam, and that's incredible. From January to December, winning every Grand Slam, it's impressive. You know, for Djokovic, Federer, they did it over 2 years. They crossed over. That's also very impressive. But to win, when Federer won 20 Grand Slams, like to win 20 Grand Slams in a career, phenomenal. And then Nadal went on to beat that. And then obviously Djokovic is on 24 now, and he's still playing. The number is important, and he surpassed Serena Williams, who was on 23, I think, if I'm correct. So they were level. So Serena was actually best of all time, men and women, winning the most Grand Slams. If I'm correct, I'm thinking now it could be even 22, because I think Rafa's got 22 Grand Slams. But if you do a golden, yes, that's great, but how many Grand Slams did she win in her whole career? And then I think about Monica Seles. I can just try to picture that. She won 8 before she was 19 years old. She won 8 Grand Slams before she was 19 years old. If she was not stabbed in the back, we would be talking about Monica Seles right now being the greatest, because she probably would have got 25, 30 Grand Slams. First serve, down the tee, inside out forehand. Ruud is trying to read Sinner. To no avail. These are all opinions. You know, some people are going to say, winning the Masters. If you win the most Masters, then you're the best. Or the best looking tennis player. Style, technique. You know, not like Berrettini's. Got this godlike face. What a kick serve from Sinner. That even Ruud was taken by surprise looking at the ground. That was my first thought, that it must have hit something that allowed the ball to kick up so high. Could have just been Jannik Sinner. Of course, Jerry Peters, of course, you can't take that away, and that's amazing. Wow, inside in forehand, winner for Casper Ruud, keeping the point short, explosive forehands. First serve out wide is long. Trying to pin the ball on Ruud's backhand. I think that's where this kick serve is going to go. Into the middle of the block. It's a short return, but it didn't need to be too special. They're in a backhand cross-court duel. Almost feels like the opening points of the match. Inside-out forehand, finding good depth. Sinner leaning back, striking the ball a little too late. 30-all, a little bit of a comeback here for Ruud. This will definitely boost his confidence if he can do the unbelievable, if you know what I'm thinking. My pleasure, Jerry. Very interesting topic there. Let first serve. And for Sinner's sake, for all his fans, he needs this serve. First serve. I think he should go out wide. He's been going down the middle a lot. Feeling good down the middle, but oh, just long. Second serve, 30 all. What's Ruud going to do? Goes hard down the line with the forehand. Good backhand cross court. Inside in forehand from Ruud. It's causing a lot of problems. Sinner in one shot. What a counter punch with a forehand cross court. He was totally under pressure. And and I was just looking at Ruud's expression. I mean, straight at the end, just the drop of the shoulders, looking down at the ground. He must have felt for a second, what must I do? Because that forehand inside in was top draw. Top draw. And Sinner somehow managed to get that back in the middle of the court, deep on the baseline. And then Ruud just popped it short into the court for Sinner to win the point. Drop shot from Sinner. Ruud was there quickly. Oh, great backhand cross court. There's fight in the Norwegian. And it's deuce. No, it's not going to happen. Sorry, Jerry. Carlos Alcaraz is missing Roland Garros. Lorenzo, we cannot lose. We all waiting 50 years. Yeah. It was Adriano Panatta. 1976 was the last time an Italian has won the Italian Open in Rome. Hard hitting from both players, but now it's short from Ruud, scampering on the forehand side. The lob goes in, guesses the right way with the inside out forehand from Sinner. And the smash, he duffed it. Yannick Sinner, what on earth happened there? Advantage Ruud. Lapse in concentration. Is he distracted? Is he tired? That was unusual. He got everything he wanted. Kudos to Ruud. He was fighting, defending. Never give up attitude. Oh, gosh. Typical Sinner. 1-2 punch. Demolished that forehand inside out. I think even if Ruud guessed the right way, Ruud went to his forehand, but if he went to the backhand, still probably wouldn't have got there. There's that first serve out wide. Forehand return goes long. It's like a chess game. Been saying and I've been seeing it. It's been so obvious that when he's going out wide on Ruud's forehand, he just can't return. And then I feel like the last games he's been going like really hard down the middle. He wanted to keep Ruud guessing. And spectators praying in the crowd, praying for Yannick Sinner to win this. Oh, it would be spectacular if he does, for so many reasons. Whoa, the return made it over the net. I thought it was quite short from Ruud. And he hits his backhand long. 5-3 in the second set. Sinner needs one more game. One more game. to put a smile on all Italians, all Yannick Sinner fans out there. It's so crazy. So crazy how good Italian tennis is. Whoa, ace down the middle from Casper Ruud. Third ace of the match. Sinner's only got two. That's also due to Ruud. The surface. Ruud's been returning well. Serve and volley. Sinner gets there, but whoa, that's didn't even bounce. Hit the backboard. First serve in the net. Second serve. Oh, they must clip the line. I thought it was out. Ruud is at the net and he picks the right direction. Backhand volley winner down the line. That was challenging because Sinner very flat over the net. One hand backhand. Although, no, the contact point rather was almost net height. And he was so close, Ruud. Yeah, didn't touch the net. First serve in the net. It looked like he was trying to play a kick. That is also unbelievable, Jerry. Double fault. Trying to put extra pressure on Yannick Sinner's backhand. Good first serve. Double hand backhand return in the net. Ruud holds his service game. But I think the writing is on the wall. In less than 90 seconds, Sinner will be serving for the championship. Yeah, that is so sad. I'm a big soccer fan. I was very happy to see Manchester United win today. That was great. But in terms of football World Cup or soccer World Cup, it's just unbelievable. It's like Italy, man. Italy. Another World Cup miss. What is that? 16 years? I think it's 16 years. They're not going to be in a football World Cup. It's so strange. It's so strange. It's like all that winning and all that energy from football just went into tennis. These are the two sports I follow. I mean, I don't know how other sports are going on in Italy, to be honest. I think they got some good skiers, Olympic skiers and stuff like that. But those are two sports. I love watching rugby as well. Those are the three main sports that I like to watch and follow. And you look at Italian tennis, and just look at who won the doubles today. Phenomenal. Last year, Paolini, she was a champion here in Rome. Man, there's so many good tennis players. I don't remember seeing that in the 90s. I mean, I'm trying to think of a really good Italian, men or women. You might have to mention some names so that it rings a bell, but that really stood out. serving for the championship. First serve out wide on the forehand, return really well, pushing Sinner back. Inside of forehand from Sinner onto Ruud's backhand. Backhand cross court from Sinner. There's added power now. Inside in forehand, forcing Ruud to open up the court, and he's wrong-footed. Stunning backhand winner from Jannik Sinner. 15-love. Is it in that order, Jerry? Is it soccer, then tennis? Or you can't separate them? Because they're different sports as well. I mean, I would say, for me, tennis more. And then soccer and rugby are very close now for me. Oh, great first serve out wide, double and backhand return in the net. 2 points away from making history and continuing history. Phenomenal. I think Jannik Sinner's mother, Sieglinde, is getting very emotional, as do Italians. Forehand cross court, amazing power. Ruud, backhand volley cross court, is not going to get the backhand over the net. 3 championship points for the best tennis player on the planet right now. Insane. He needs one of these 3. What is stopping him now? Oh, first the net. First serve. Kick out wide. Return cross court. Inside in. Forehand. The lob goes up. Oh, still bounces in. Inside out. Forehand. And I think he missed. Oh, he hit the line. That's it. Unbelievable. Six four, 6-4. The Italians are happy. Well done to Jannik Sinner. Two Italians won the men's doubles earlier, were brought to tears in front of their home crowd, their fans. I am so thrilled. Jerry Peters, wow, come on, Jannik Sinner. "29 matches in a row now. He hasn't lost a tennis match in 3 months. He's only lost twice. In January, he lost to Novak Djokovic in 5 sets in Australian Open semi-final. And he lost in Doha to Jakub Menchik on the 19th of February. Forza Jannik, Redo Ramos, congratulations. Till next time. I'm going to be staying here till he lifts the cup. Oh, thank you, Jerry. I love you guys as well. That's just unbelievable. So special. So that's 34 now. 34 Masters wins in a row. 34. I mean, the previous best, if I remember, Nadal broke the record. It was insane. 28. Like, how is he doing this? And then there's another player. Federer got to 30. Djokovic equaled Federer with 30, and then he did 31 the second time. He did 31 in a row, Djokovic, and he's still on the run. It's still going. And I'm telling you, I just feel that fifth set, those 5 sets being played in Roland Garros, that could be his biggest enemy. That could be the thing that breaks him. But when it comes to Masters, he's just going to continue. He's going to continue. What comes after? When's the next one? Bolelli, Vafasori, champions, winning in match tiebreaker, men's doubles champions, singles champion, Italian flags flying high and proud. See you at Roland Garros. I will be here next week again. There's women's playing in Strasbourg, WTA 500. Hamburg looks pretty good, but I can see, it's going to be back and forth between those two tournaments. And then when Roland Garros kicks off in just over 10 days, or just under 10 days, I'll be there like a bear. See you there, Jerry. See you there. So, Sinner's going to have a week off now. You'll be celebrating today. Tomorrow, probably have a proper day off with family. So, May, June. When's the next Masters? It's not for a long time. Then we've got ATP 500s, London, Halle, and Mallorca, Grand Slam, starting end of June, July, and there we go. So Montreal in August. So a long time, and you can just continue. You can continue that way on hard court. Cincinnati in the same month, in August. That's going to be a busy month. US Open again. In September, where's Paris? Lever Cup. Shanghai, hard court, that's in October. And then Paris again, where it all started. That's where we all calculate in these Masters wins. 2025 champion. I mean, just imagine he just keeps winning all those Masters and then he walks into Paris. The whole year just winning Masters. It's very possible. It can happen. I think for Sinner, he's designed to play best of 3 sets. Medvedev was a tough one because there were long rallies. Hits the ball differently. It seemed like it was starting that way with Ruud, but that second set were very, very short rallies. Very, very short. When the Grand Slams come along, that's different. But with all this talk about tickets not tickets, but prize money, and yeah, there's not enough money for the players, and it's them. It's Sabalenka's saying, and they're all saying that it's us who bring the fans. Of course, of course. But I have one question. I have one question for them. I mean, it's spectacular what they're doing. Where's the humility? You know, a lot of these players, they're the most talented. They came through the grassroots. They were sponsored. A lot of the financial help that they got as juniors came from these events that they were not yet playing at from these Grand Slams. That a lot of money gets filtered down to those grassroots systems that helps countries to sponsor the next upcoming players. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I don't know if you're listening or hear what I'm saying. Where's the humility? They're making millions. And they I guess they deserve it. I'm looking at the stadium. It's absolutely full. It's packed. People want to watch it. They're paying for tickets, watching outside now. That's the, it's been going on for many years. Is just another form of revenue. Is we'll sell cheaper tickets, and then you can hear the crowd because you got a big screen on the main stadium, Campo Centrale, here in Rome, and there are a lot of people. Congregated outside. So, yeah, I mean, it's always increasing as well, right? It's not like it's always the same prize money from one year to the next. They're always getting more. But they want more. I mean, that would be heartbreaking. It would be sad if they're gonna pull out of the tournaments. I mean, they must be. It's not just like, okay, Zabalenka and Rybakina and Djokovic and Sinner, then they pull out. There's going to be hefty fines. You can't just do that. There are contracts with sponsorships. There are clauses that they have to abide to, and if not, well, there are going to be repercussions, and that just gets a little bit ugly. Don't want to go down that route. But one thing I do know is that I think Roland Garros, they seem to pay the least amount of prize money compared to the other Grand Slams. And maybe that's the argument. Right? Is the players are saying, why can't we just get a little bit more compared to the other Grand Slams? That's another factor. Every Grand Slam has to figure out for themselves how they allocate the money, what they do with the revenue, and if that's how they want to do it in Paris, in Roland Garros. Yeah, is that just too much of a big pill for these professionals to swallow? Is it really hurting them so much? I mean, the idea as well is that one thing that has improved is the players who get knocked out in qualifying rounds, talking about Roland Garros, or losing in the first round, second rounds, they have that prize money has increased, and if you look over the years, the percentage is far greater than the person right at the top, losing in the semi-final or losing in the final of Roland Garros, even winning. It's marginally increased compared to the people at the bottom, the first, second round losers, third round losers. They're getting more chunk of the prize money that's allocated. And I think that's fair. I think that's good. If you know anything about tennis, it's tough. A lot of these players, they're traveling around the world, or going from tournament to tournament, just scraping each time, knowing that they have an aim, that I got to get to the second round at least to break even. At least. So the pressure on winning that first round is so big. And that's a choice that they make to be a professional tennis player. But it's really outside. think I might even stretch it a little bit from like 150 downwards. It's tough, and it just gets even tougher the further you go down. You need help. You need financial help somehow, and I think in this day and age, in the economic crisis, there's an economic crisis in this world. Sponsors are less likely now to go out and help those people, those men and women, WTA, ATP Tour, who are 150, 200, 300, 400 ranked in the world, and to really help them out. I think that's it. Also, that's what I think. Who's this Argentinian, Tranguluti? I mean, his sponsor, I was looking at his attire, and I just don't recognize it, because tennis players are now willing to be sponsored by any logo. It doesn't even have to be any brand. It doesn't have to be a sporting brand anymore. It's just they need financial help. If you can give me so much, yes, I'll wear your brand. I'll put the brand on my chest, so that everyone on TV can watch, all the people can watch there, and that's a form of advertising. It's challenging. It's challenging, very challenging out there for these players. Oh, I'm only reading the message now. Redo Ramos, if you're still there, then my pleasure. It was great commentating this match. I think very soon Casper Ruud will be called up. The trophies have been brought in or brought out on center court. Everything is set up for the players to be awarded what they deserve. I think that the chair umpire, he gets a little plate as a memory for for umpiring this match, this final. Yeah, superb. It's just fantastic what Jannik Sinner has done. I think he's the only one who's in his way now, in his own way. He's the only one that can prevent himself from continuing this winning streak and to keep pushing. I mean, with the way he plays, he's got the right team around him. Can he improve on his fitness? Surely. Is there something genetic? Is there something there that he just struggles? I mean, he was like hyperventilating on the court against Medvedev. But just to now bring to your attention, Casper Ruud accepts his plate as finalist in Rome. Holding it up. Yeah, not the most pleasing thing, I guess. But he will admit that was the best he could bring on court. I'm very happy for Casper. Look, I'm talking a lot about Jannik Sinner, but I think one thing I need to say about Casper Ruud is I'm very happy to see him get this far. He really deserved to be in the final. I thought this tournament he looked fantastic. Of course, tennis players always come up with unforced errors. We see that with the likes of Sinner. It happened in this final with Ruud as well. But before this final, if he was falling into that trap, hitting unforced errors, making mistakes, it didn't last long. There were far more times where he was in control. That semi-final just looked impressive. I also think that Dardar, he didn't come to the party. I think he was probably at a party before That's so strange. I mean, I wanted to say that earlier. It was so strange how Daderi for that semi-final walked on court and he had like glasses on. He had glasses. He walked straight past the kid who was supposed to take his hand, and he just walked straight past to his bench. It was very strange. His movement on the court, don't know what happened there, but it definitely made Casper Ruud look fantastic, look impressive. And I thought, because it was such a quick match, and he had a day off, Sinner had a tough one against Medvedev. He had to finish off the match yesterday and then step on court today. Yeah, he could have done well. I said before the match started, on paper, Sinner should win this easy. And looking at the results, looking at what happened exactly a year ago in Rome, when Sinner won 6-love, 6-1, just think Sinner on top of the world, the way he is right now, he was going to demolish Ruud, but he put up a fight. He took a 2-love lead, nice and early in this match. Second game breaking Jannik Sinner. Sinner then broke Ruud in the third game, and then it stayed on serve. But once it got to that 3-4, it was 3-4. Sinner was serving. Just thought that this is the time that Sinner goes to another level. It's exactly what happened. Getting the break at 4-all. And then clinching that first set, he just continued, and was happy to hold that one break early on in the second set. Oh, shame. I think Ruud trying to hold back tears, probably be easier for him being Scandinavian. It's always going to be emotional when saying something light, heartfelt words of appreciation to his team, to his wife, to everyone sitting there that believed in him. He's a classy man. He's a gentleman. You can see that in his character. As a tennis player, absolute fighter. Thanking now the organizers, the tournament organizers, and as per usual, saving the final words for the fans, perhaps, but they're going to go absolutely bonkers very soon when Jannik Sinner gets called up. Oh, very cool. I see a Sardinian flag. Been there once. That was a fantastic experience. But I wish I could be listening to these words right now. Ruud is making Jannik Sinner laugh. I can only imagine, like, when, probably everyone was believing I was going to beat you, Sinner, but you're just too good. You're just on another level. I can imagine he's doing this with his hands and saying thank you, steps back. Remarkable. I can't remember this. This is like, it's a short amount of time. I remember Nadal dominating. I always felt that, on other surfaces, then Federer would beat Nadal. It was close matches. But I just feel that Sinner is like demolishing everyone. And at this age, all cameras are on Jannik Sinner. And he's called up to the stand. Only imagine how loud it must be in that stadium. as he takes the cup in his hand. Jannik Sinner, 2026 Rome Open men's singles champion for the first time, pleasing the minds and the hearts of the Italians. 50 years they had to wait. Terrific, and he deserved it. Impeccable tennis. Maybe not the best start today, but just got better and better until perhaps unstoppable, especially behind his serve. Congratulations to Jannik Sinner. Well, there you have it. World number one wins Rome Open for the first time. Last year's finalist is this year's champion. 6-4, 6-4 for the Italian. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't done it yet, smash that subscribe button. Follow my channel. There is always tennis to be watched. Very soon, or they've already started in Strasbourg, WTA Women's 500 has already started. First rounds have started today. And tomorrow, Hamburg. So that's the men's ATP 500 is starting. And you can follow my channel. I'm going to be quite selective about the matches I'm going to be showing, but definitely towards the end of the week, quarterfinals, semifinals, finals, I'm going to be trying my best to show those matches. Other than that, I'll be here for Roland Garros starting in just over a week. Just in over a week, the main draw will be starting. So very excited about that. Hit that subscribe button. Like my channel, share with your friends and family. There must be people that you think that, oh yeah, that person is going to enjoy listening to Mike Meyer commentate on these tennis matches. Then go ahead, pass it to those people, pass it on, share with those people. From my side, final greetings. Look after yourself, look after the people around you, and we will see each other at the next live. Ciao for now.